Dandadan is one of a kind.
Let me gobble your dung.
That's from the first episode. Just goes to show you what you're in store for from this weird, wacky, incredible anime. I've just made this brand new YouTube channel just so I could talk about this anime, and if it gets any amount of views, I might just make more. I've got no clue what I'm doing. You know, I'm just trying to copy everyone else. So I apologize if my microphone quality is not the best, and I also don't know about any copyright issues. Crazy transition. The first I had ever seen or heard of Dandadan was these thirsty Seiko Indian man edits with Brazilian music in the background. I thought this anime would be nothing but fan service, so when it eventually came out I decided against watching it. But that was an idiotic idea in the first place. If I had given the anime a chance, this video would be out weeks ago. Anyway, I only watched the first episode one day before the 12th was to release, and out of pure boredom I just decided to turn this on. And at the very least, I got something that I was surprised to get. This was a roller coaster. Who knew that some random anime about an otaku trying to find his balls would be so fun and interesting? As this is a review, I'm going to be scoring it on light to decent to strongs on whatever number it gets. So I'm basically just copying Anthony Fantano, if you know who he is. But I'm sure you can tell that this is already going to get a high rating. And I might just do more of this for future anime and past anime, whatever. Dandadan is just so out there and not like the rest that it's hard not to enjoy it. I guess the comedy, it might not stand out to some people, but it really got to me. And maybe that's because I'm a bit of a loser, but who cares, mate? It was cool. It was cool. I liked it. I liked how they made me hate Ira's character. I thought Ira was the most boring, loser, most awful character in the whole game. And I just came around to liking her. I thought she's just interesting at the end of the first part, and that she was a fun character when she came onto the screen. It was unusual to say the least. I don't really know how anybody else feels on Dandadan because nobody I know has watched this. I haven't watched any reviews or anything. I'm just making this out of my own tuition. I don't know. I'm not good at English. The opening is really fire. This is a very unique opening, just like the rest of the anime. The only one I can think of that is even remotely similar is Mob Psycho 100's opening. But this one was a lot more interesting and eye-catching. The animation itself is beautiful as well. I feel like they did an incredible job of mixing rom-com elements and the action elements perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. Oh my goodness. And with rom-com being my favorite genre of anime, it was wonderful to see. Like, one thing I do think they could have done a little bit better was probably the expansion of some characters. Like, I think some Momo's friends could have been expanded on. They were quite interesting. I thought we could have get to know them better. Dandadan is not for your average person. The average person is going to get scared away, you know, scare the hose away before they can get there. But for the people that do like it, they might even make it their whole personality. It's one of those types of shows that is gonna be remembered and gonna be replicated and all these things because of how unique and modern and weird and cool it is. On the last episode, there was those men in the bath. I thought that was completely unnecessary, and I do not look forward to seeing how that one ends. Well, it probably ends well because Momo's the main character. Gators, I didn't even know what that was. Well, I do now, but that was completely unnecessary in my opinion, and it will definitely lower my grading system. I look forward to the fight between Okarun and Gigi. I think that was quite interesting. I'm actually confused on who will win, because if Gigi wins, then surely Okarun will get Ira. As I mentioned before, I haven't read the manga, so I wouldn't really know. Please don't spoil it in the comments. I thought the aliens were funny as shit, bro. Those guys were fucking incredible. It was a bit awkward seeing them do that to Momo in the first episode, but yeah, we got out of it. I thought the first episode was absolute insanity too. I thought the way that Turbo Granny was handled and the aliens together, it was beautiful. It's like a symphony of orchestras, Mozart, Beethoven. It just worked together like a Kanye West song. I genuinely don't think I can think of anything that's even remotely similar to Dandadan. If anyone's watching this, tell me in the comments. I would love to watch anything that's similar to this, if this video doesn't get taken down for demonetization or some shit. But I think I'm gonna leave it there and get my final ranking in a couple seconds, because I'm kind of dry and I don't really know what to talk about. But if anyone at all wants to see something similar to this, or has any feedback or criticism, then please tell me. So alright, here's your ranking. Oh, I love it personally, and on a ranking, I would give it a light to decent 9.